Hey guys, this is Lynn. Thank you for joining me for a segment of Wigglers Wednesdays. I will talk to you all about this fit, this hat, when I come back in just a second, so I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, this is Lynn. I am back. Yes, I am feeling kind of fabulous today on this wonderful Wigless Wednesday. I have on a whole fedora out here on you hoes. Whole fedora, whole jumpsuit, whole bodysuit. I'll post a picture, on one of these sides whenever I get to editing. But I don't have an opportunity to wear my outfits because of COVID, I don't really get out as much as I'd like. So I didn't have an opportunity to sport my little outfits. This is an outfit that I wanted to wear when it got cooler outside. It's a whole entire cream color bodysuit, guys, with the belts and everything. So I paired it with this wonderful little fedora that I got off of Amazon. I will put that in the link as well. If you got a big head like me with full of thoughts and brain, you might need to get a larger hat. This actually happens to be a man's hat. Don't judge me, okay? However, it fits my cranium well, so I decided to go ahead and rock the whole outfit. Why the hell not? What else am I doing, right? Okay, so this week I want to talk about polyamory. You know what that is? So polyamory is the desire for an intimate relationship with more than one person. Hence the term polyamory, more multi-love, right? I want to talk about that and what my thoughts are on it. I want to kind of describe to you guys what it is because I'm learning myself, right? So what polyamory has been described as ethical non-monogamy. Okay, so you decide that you're not going to be monogamous, but you're going to be ethically non-monogamous. And so essentially all parties agree to be open and honest about the situation and who's involved in this multi-love situation. So essentially it's more than a couple. It's like a throuple or a quadruple or a sextuple, whatever you want to call it. But it's a bunch of y'all and y'all all involved with each other. And you're open and you're honest about the situation with each other, and you decide that this is what you want to do. Okay, so let's talk about different types of polyamory. This is based on just my little bit of research. I'm talking about Google, like 3.5 minutes. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. So if you guys want to enlighten me or give me your perspectives on polyamory, please do so. I am still learning. Okay, so the first type of polyamory is kitchen table polyamory. And what that is all the parties come to the table, you sit down and you decide to do everything together. Finances, raising the kids, taking care of the household, things of that nature. That's what kitchen table polyamory is. Basically, everybody, all the parties come to the table and y'all talk about it and you live your life, as a family, as a community, essentially. And what I learned about kitchen table polyamory is that it's more of a family dynamic. So you may have 2 daddies and 1 mama. You may have 1 daddy and 3 mamas. It's up to you how you structure your home life, but it's more about making sure that you bring your family up in the way that you see fit. It's about rearing children, and these intimate relationships, basically, they go on with the 2 daddies or the 2 mamas or the 4 mamas and then 1 daddy, or however y'all decide to break down your multi-love situation. So the other type of polyamory that I looked up was parallel polyamory. Okay, and what this is essentially like you have ongoing relationships concurrently, but everyone knows it. So it's like you may have 1 man that has a girlfriend or 2 girlfriends, or you may have 1 woman that has 3 boyfriends, but they all know about the situation. They all know that they are a boyfriend, basically. Now this situation might be most beneficial to me because, why not have 7 boyfriends if you can handle them? But this works for some people. Now, another type of polyamory that I looked up was solo poly. Okay, and solo poly basically is I'm choosing to live my life how I live it, and I'm gonna have these several different relationships, but you don't know each other, you don't interact, but you know that you're not the only one. Okay, so I look at it as you love someone, but you're still kind of doing you. You're still technically single. But that's what solo polyamory is. But again, I'll put the descriptions down in the description box when I post this. What I learned about polyamory is there are different types, okay? And not every situation fits. Not every type of polyamory fits every situation, I should say. So what you think may work for you may not work for somebody else, and vice versa. So the next question is, could I do it? Could I do it? Could I have 3 husbands? Or could I be one of 3 wives? Let me look at that from both perspectives. Could I have 3 husbands? Well, I could probably definitely manage 2. Okay. And how I envision my perfect situation with 2 husbands is we'd have this big palatial estate, and 3 days a week I spend on this side of the state with this husband, and 3 days a week I spend on this side of the state with this husband, and I have a free day to myself. Okay. That's how I envision it. Like, I think it would be an interesting switch up. I've never been in a situation before, but I have considered it, and maybe that's, further along than most people get. Okay. Could I be one of 2 or 3 or 7 wives? Well, that depends. That depends on what my goal is out of life. Do I want to be financially secure? I think I'd be better financially if I had my bills taken care of, and I got to deal with Susie and Paulette. I might consider that, because sometimes it gets hard out here in these streets taking care of everything by yourself. I'm just being honest. I might have to look the other way, or turn the other cheek, literally ass cheek, just to deal with it in order to get some other things handled. Now, I look at it as, are you willing to let go of what you've been taught about monogamy to build other parts of your life, to make other parts of your life stronger? And I honestly can't say that I would not. I can't say that I would not think this is a good alternative, because, sometimes monogamy doesn't work for everyone. So I think about how society has changed with regards to dating, with regards to how we interact with each other, with regards to how we are exposed to, or we have such more variety, I want to say, more exposure to different people, different personalities through the internet, through social media, things like that. So I almost want to say that maybe non-monogamy works for some people. Maybe it is a better fit for today's society. Maybe it does work better for some people. I would prefer, instead of knowing that my man is cheating on me, I'd rather he tell me that he has a whole relationship over here established, that he loves her like he loves me. I'd rather deal with that than to find out later that this man been cheating on me, because the expectation of monogamy has always been there. So when you decide to step out, that's cheating. But if you know from the very beginning, hey, this is what we're all doing, then I think it's easier to handle for me. Now, have I been in a situation? No. But I've always been more open-minded when it comes to things like that. So I think that is something I would definitely consider. But I'm definitely not going to be wife number 7 and struggling. Like, that don't make sense. I can struggle by myself. If I'm going to be wife number 6 or 2 or 4, things had better be pretty damn good. You get what I'm saying? If I'm going to be wife number 3, I need to have my own set of houses and utensils and all kind of shit going on that's just mine. Then I can consider being wife number 3. It's no point in me being wife number 3 and I'm out here struggling, trying to make ends meet. It has to be a benefit to all parties involved, not just the man having more than one woman. And for me, I don't know if I could handle 2 husbands. I don't know if 2 husbands could handle the situation, because I think men tend to not be able to take that kind of role. And in that particular situation, I think nobody would be dominant except for the female, because she would be the only female. So, I mean, there are a lot of thoughts that I put into this, obviously, because I've seen some examples of polyamory. It's been coming up a lot lately. You all know that there are a whole lot more women than men out here. Okay, but like a friend of mine told me when he and I discussed this, it's hard to find one person that you want to do all that with. It's hard to find one individual that you want to spend that kind of time with and spend that part of your life with and share with and grow. It's hard to find one person. So how are you going to find 3 or 4? That's the kicker. How do you find 3 or 4 people that are willing to be that type of person in your life? I just don't know. Now, my most recent situation, my most recent heartbreak that I talked about in detail, that was not polyamorous, okay? Because she didn't know. And to this day, she still doesn't know. Please, somebody send her this video so she can know, because I'm so tired of her not knowing. But anyway, I'm sorry, just forget I even said that. I might even cut that out. Guys, that's all I have for this week. Thank you so much for joining me for another segment of Wigglers Wednesdays. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this, what was supposed to have been a short video, up now. If you guys could do me a favor, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click that little red box that says subscribe and a little bell icon next to it so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video here on my channel on Wednesdays or any other day. Like I like to always say, be better today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you were today. I will talk to you and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.